Picture this. Every night as you drift off to sleep, something you're doing without a second thought is speeding up how fast your body ages. This isn't some wild conspiracy or old wives' tale. It is a groundbreaking scientific discovery from 2025 that has got doctors and researchers across the US rattled. If you're over 60, this hits even closer to home. That one nighttime habit you've never questioned could be stealing years from your life. We're not just talking about wrinkles or gray hair. This is about your cells, your brain, your heart, all aging faster than they should. And the scariest part? You're likely doing it right now, completely unaware. Let's dive into this uncomfortable truth, because what you're about to learn could change how you approach your nights forever. Scientists have long known sleep matters, but this new finding goes way beyond getting too little or too much rest. A study published in the Journal of Aging Research in 2025, led by top neuroscientists and molecular biologists, uncovered a specific nighttime habit practiced by millions of Americans, especially seniors, that is directly tied to what they call accelerated cellular aging. That means your cells are dying off quicker, your organs are losing steam, and your risk for chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and even dementia is spiking. This isn't about staying up late binge-watching Netflix. It is about something you do as you wind down or while you sleep that is quietly sabotaging your health. Let's start with the numbers, because they don't lie. In 2024, the CDC reported a 15% surge in age-related diseases like Alzheimer, ES, and arthritis among Americans over 60. That is no coincidence. Researchers say this nighttime habit, which we'll reveal in detail, is part of the daily routine for nearly 7 out of 10 seniors in the US. That's right. 70% of older adults are unknowingly hitting the fast-forward button on their biological clock. Think of your body like a classic car, beautiful, complex, but needing careful maintenance. Every night, this habit is like grinding the gears, causing wear and tear that builds up over time. So, what's the culprit? Before we spill the beans, let's break down why it's such a big deal. It all comes down to something called oxidative stress. Imagine it like rust forming inside your cells. When you engage in this nighttime habit, your body churns out too many free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your DNA, proteins, and cell walls. It's like poisoning your body from the inside out night after night. The worst part? You won't feel it right away. There's no pain, no warning signs. But over the years, the damage piles up, and by the time you notice, it could be too late. Let's paint a picture with a real example. Meet Linda, a 67-year-old retiree from Florida. After a long day of gardening, errands, or maybe a round of golf, she unwinds by scrolling through her phone for an hour before bed, checking Facebook, catching up on emails, or watching short videos. Sounds harmless, right? Just a way to relax. But here is what Linda doesn't know. The blue light from her phone is wreaking havoc on her circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep and cellular repair. Studies show that blue light exposure at night slashes melatonin production, the hormone that not only helps you sleep but also shields your cells from aging. Without enough melatonin, your body stays in a state of high alert, pumping out cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down collagen, weakens muscles, and speeds up cell death. Linda's nighttime scrolling is making her body age faster than it should, and she's not alone. A study at Stanford University tracked 150 seniors for 6 months. Half of them cut back on blue light exposure at night, while the others kept their usual habits. The results? The group avoiding blue light saw a 20% drop in aging markers like shortened telomeres. Those are the protective caps on your DNA that shrink as you age biologically. In just 6 months, a simple change in their nighttime routine made these seniors' cells act younger. Now, you might be wondering, is it just the phone? What if I don't use screens before bed? Great question. Blue light is only part of the problem. This nighttime habit goes deeper, touching on how you prep for sleep, what you eat or drink before bed, and even how you sleep. For example, sleeping on your stomach, something many seniors do for comfort, might feel good, but research shows it puts extra pressure on your organs, reduces oxygen flow, and can contribute to oxidative stress. And then there's diet. In the US, late-night snacking is a cultural habit. Think ice cream at 10 p.m. or a glass of wine to unwind. But eating heavy or sugary foods close to bedtime triggers inflammation, which speeds up aging. A 2024 study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who ate high-carb snacks at night had 25% higher inflammation markers than those who didn't eat tea. That bowl of chips or glass of soda could be aging you faster than you realize. So, what's the fix? Before we get to practical solutions, let's zoom out and see the bigger picture. Think of your body as a house you've lived in for decades. Every night is a chance to patch up the walls, fix the leaks, and keep it strong. But with this wrong nighttime habit, you're letting the foundation crack bit by bit. And when it starts to crumble, it's not just about looking older. Conditions like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and even some cancers are linked to this cellular damage. This 2025 discovery isn't just about living longer. It's about living better with more energy, sharper thinking, and a body that feels as young as your spirit. We'll dig deeper into how to reverse this in the next block, because now that you know the problem, it's time to take back control of your aging. Now that you know this nighttime habit is aging you faster, let's talk about how to fight back. The good news? You can slow down your biological clock with simple changes that fit right into your routine. Let's break it down with practical steps you can start tonight. First, tackle that blue light from your phone or TV. Remember Linda, our retiree from Florida? She swapped her pre-bed scrolling for a paperback book and noticed she fell asleep faster within a week. Science backs this up. A 2024 study from the National Institute on Aging found that cutting screen time an hour before bed boosts melatonin by up to 30%, protecting your cells from damage. Try setting your phone to night mode if you must use it, or better yet, keep screens out of the bedroom. Next, rethink late-night snacks. That bowl of ice cream or glass of wine might feel like a treat, but it's spiking inflammation. Opt for a small, light snack if you were hungry, like a handful of almonds or a slice of apple with peanut butter. These won't stress your system and even provide antioxidants to fight free radicals. Another game changer? Your sleep position. Sleeping on your stomach might feel cozy, but it strains your organs and cuts oxygen flow. Try sleeping on your back or side with a supportive pillow. Studies show this improves circulation and reduces oxidative stress. A simple trick is placing a pillow under your knees if you're on your back. It eases lower back pressure and helps you stay comfortable. And here's a pro tip. Keep your bedroom cool around 65 degrees. Research from the University of Chicago shows cooler temperatures enhance deep sleep, which is when your body repairs cells most effectively. Small tweaks like these add up, and they're easier than you think. Now picture this. You're making these changes, feeling more rested, maybe even noticing your skin looks brighter or your energy's up. That's your body thanking you. And hey, while you're here, let me ask, have you ever noticed how your nighttime habits affect your mornings? Maybe you wake up groggy or stiff. Share your experience in the comments below. It could spark a light bulb moment for someone else. If this is hitting home, hit that subscribe button now, because we've got more hard-hitting truths coming your way. These steps aren't just about avoiding harm. They're about reclaiming your vitality. Imagine waking up feeling 10 years younger, with a sharper mind and stronger body. That's what's at stake. Let's keep going, because the next part will show you real stories of people who turned back the clock and how you can do it too. Let's bring this home with a story that'll hit close to your heart. Meet Robert, a 72-year-old from Ohio. For years, he struggled with fatigue, joint pain, and foggy memory, things he chalked up to just getting old. Like many seniors, he'd watch TV late into the night, snack on cookies, and sleep in whatever position felt right, often on his stomach. Then, a doctor friend tipped him off about the 2025 aging study we've been talking about. Robert decided to act. He ditched screens an hour before bed, switched to a light snack like yogurt with berries, and started sleeping on his side with a good pillow. Within 3 months, he felt sharper, his joints ached less, and he had energy he hadn't felt in a decade. Blood tests showed his inflammation markers dropped by 18%. Robert's story isn't unique. A 2024 trial at Johns Hopkins followed 100 seniors who made these same changes. 85% reported better sleep, clearer thinking, and even fewer wrinkles. This isn't magic. It's your body healing when you give it a chance. So here's your final game plan. Start small, but start tonight. Step 1. Set a no-screen rule 60 minutes before bed. Try reading or listening to calm music instead. Step 2. Swap late-night junk food for something light, like a banana or a few nuts, to keep inflammation down. Step 3. Adjust your sleep position, back or side with pillows for support, and keep your bedroom cool around 65 degrees to maximize deep sleep. These aren't just tips, they're your ticket to aging on your terms. Think about what this could mean for you. Imagine waking up with more pep in your step, feeling like the you from 10 years ago. This isn't about chasing youth, it's about living your golden years with strength, clarity, and joy. You've worked hard your whole life. You deserve to feel good in your own skin. Picture yourself hiking with your grandkids, tackling that hobby you've put off, or just enjoying a morning without aches. That's the power of fixing this one nighttime habit. And now that you know this truth, it's time to act. If this video opened your eyes, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and drop a comment below. What shocked you most about this? Was it the blue light, the snacks, or something else? We'll see you in the next video, where we'll uncover more hidden health traps. Until then, take care of yourself. You've got this.